we should not look back unless it is to derive useful lessons from past errors. George Washington, that's his quote. Okay? First president of the United States of America. He's on the $1 bill. He says we shouldn't look back in the past unless it's to gain something from our own errors or from errors of others, as Warren Buffett says. Warren Buffett says you can only learn from mistakes, but it's a hell of a lot easier to learn from the mistakes of others. They don't have to be your own mistakes, okay? So gather from the past experiences. Don't just look back and have regret, judgments on yourself, guilt, and all these negative emotions associated with beating down ourselves that don't serve and support us. Start to have resourceful gains from the past and let it build you up, okay? George Washington, my buddy here, again on the $1 bill, he says that it is better to be alone than to be with bad company. I'd like to be with him in company and the other presidents. But it's better to be alone because your environment is huge. What I'm saying is alone, be okay with aloneness, but don't be okay with having people who don't serve and support your goals. People that might bring you down. People a level down from you that are doing things that aren't congruent with where you want to go in life. Let's say you don't want to drink and smoke. Let's say you don't want to smoke cigarettes. Okay? And you are in around an environment of people who do that, and then you stop all of a sudden, there's going to be resistance there because they think if that's who you are, you do it with us, and they feel like they have to change. Okay? So when you step up and level up in life in any way, people are going to give you some trouble. It's going to be challenging, which as it should, because we grow stronger from that. George Washington was growing stronger. He had a big vision in his life, and he changed a lot. He had to deal with friends that went against him and enemies. Right? We don't want to have that, but we want to be smart enough to step away from people that don't serve us. Another example, you're eating healthier, really healthier, and you can still eat meat, but you want a veggie burger, and you're with your friends, and all your friends say, oh, they start making fun of you. You have to overcome that. Okay? Then there's just so many examples of you trying to change and become better. People idolize you in a certain way, but we're dynamic, we're changing, and you put somebody in a box because it's easier for us. This is human nature, but we're changing. So we have to understand that, and also understand that we could embrace changing and growing and becoming better. And looking back at the past and using it in the future. Use it as fuel to blast off to the next goal. And it takes a lot to blast off, like the rocket ship. Use 80% of its energy to blast off to the rest, and the rest is easier. So once you get to build some momentum, you'll start to see. Okay? Like he says, your environment, you're the average of the 5 people you hang around most. This is the old personal development adage. Okay? Your friends, you want to be around a higher quality of people. Work to it. Because if you're the smartest person in the room, then you need to find a new room. Start to be around people who are challenging you, you're learning from, who you can listen to. This is what I constantly try to do in my life. And then you'll start to move faster, like that car going up this hill. It's hard at first, but now he's up the hill. You can go down and down the hill. It's better. Powerful. So I'm with George Washington here at the top of Mount Washington. See the congruence there? Stay fresh. Stay blessed. Be around great people. Look to the past to become stronger and grow, not to regret and to hold judgments and guilt on yourself, but use it to level up in life and blast off like that rocket ship. Stay fresh. Stay blessed. Peace.